They're every parent's worst nightmare.
Don't bite!
You're gonna be sorry.
Kids completely out of control.
Give me the knife. I'm gonna kill you!
And taking over the household.
Stop! Don't do that!
These families have reached the end of the rope.
How was I supposed to know I was gonna have 3 kids in 2 years?
They're in desperate need of help.
Shut up, everyone!
They only have one alternative left. It's time to contact Nanny 911.
Hello, this is Nanny 911.
We've gathered a team of world-class nannies from all over the globe. Each week from Nanny Central, they will watch a video of a family in crisis.
Stop it.
And decide which nanny is best suited to help. They will then have 1 week to take our families from living hell to a family bliss.
Give me my life back.
Can these families be saved?
It's an emotional roller coaster.
Unless you get this right, it's all gonna fall to pieces.
If you think you can do a better job, get on with it.
Parents of America, help is on the way.
Tonight, the Arilotta triplets are duking it out with Mom and Dad for control of the house. Dad likes to play rough with the boys and wonders where they learn such bad habits.
We're letting them get away with everything.
The family stress is gnawing away at Mom as the triplets score a hat trick.
Stop it.
Punching her, throwing things, and slapping her at will.
I'm gonna end up in the psych ward.
Mom and Dad need to get a grip before these triple terrors take over.
These children are not happy overall.
Can Nanny Deb turn the Arilotta triplets from My Three Stooges to My Three Sons?
It's a wake-up call.
Tonight on Nanny 911.
My name is Arilotta. I'm an account manager for a construction company, and I'm a director with Mary Kay Cosmetics.
Hold on a minute, Mommy's working okay?
My triplet boys are monsters.
My name's Chris Arilotta. I'm from Rochester, New York. I'm married to hot mommy Kammy. I'm a garbage man. People say, well, we have 3 boys, too. It's not the same. It's just chaos.
How come every time Daddy talks to you, you have to hit?
Justin is the all-American boy.
That's over the fence.
He's going to be in anger management at 5 years old. With Justin, I'm concerned about the hitting, and the punching, and the kicking, and the biting.
I encourage the rough play with Justin. I don't want to take Justin's toughness away because that's who he is. He is by far the most aggressive, and the other 2 fear him.
That's why your brothers don't want to play with you. You know why?
Christopher is a comedian. Everything is funny to Christopher. Christopher John, you yell at him, he laughs. Hey! I get very frustrated with Christopher. He is the one that I have the problems with the most. I'll slap ya.
Come on, hit the ball.
Tyler is a mama's boy. He's more or less the good son. I love you too, Tyler.
Tyler is the whiner, and he comes crying to us a lot.
It was an accident. Go play.
The wind blows the wrong way, he comes crying to us. But I always wanted to toughen him up.
Don't be afraid of them.
Chris and I are very different when it comes to discipline. Oh, no! Christopher, why you keep hitting people?
Do you see blood?
No.
Leave them be.
I think Cammy's too soft. She runs to him every time they fall down with a little boo-boo. There's no blood? No, then leave him alone. I don't want wuss boys.
That doesn't hurt. You're not hurt.
Having multiples, it's just more stressful, and I'm gonna end up in the psych ward. I really am. I will be in the R wing. Time up.
I scream and I holler, and I know that's not right.
No, you're not. You're gonna think about it. You're gonna think about it.
Time out.
Time out. Sit there. Christopher John.
That doesn't work.
Oh, my God.
If they say a bad word, put hot sauce on their tongue.
You want me to put hot sauce in there?
We've tried so many different things that you're at the point now, you know what, I'll bite you back. Kim, you're not listening.
I am listening.
You just, never mind. It has hurt our relationship. We're growing farther apart because we can't even talk about our days. A simple sentence gets interrupted.
How was work today?
Work was good. How was work for you?
Christopher, stop. I get home and it's like, you guys, I've only been home an hour and I want to go back to work. I go back to work? Why are you following me? Go play.
Kammy will not sit with us during dinner. And I don't like that too much. I wish we could sit down as a family.
Mommy, 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 mommy. I just black them out.
Mom, come on. Mom.
I don't know what to do. They didn't come with a very good owner's manual. I don't know what to do. Now stop.
Slowly, I'm sinking.
Oh,
girl. No! I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy anything. You know what? The stress level's at 10. Stop.
No way.
Do you want me to find you a ride? No, you don't want a mommy?
No.
Okay, then I'm not your mommy anymore.
I'm trying to talk to you.
It's really hard. I need help.
Tyler, Christopher?
Justin.
Stop. We just don't know how to deal with it anymore.
You're gonna think about it. You're gonna think about it.
Put hot sauce in there.
I'll slap you.
Well, ladies, what do you think?
Triplet boys, Lillian? Maybe we should all go. This bunch is much too rough with each other.
Mommy's such a sourpuss. She really needs our help.
Oh, yeah.
Dad's a garbage man. He needs help cleaning up his family's act.
Yeah. We certainly cannot allow that poppycock to continue, Deb. Because you have such an infectious smile, you are the one to get this family straightened out.
I'm Nanny Deb from Holyhead, North Wales, and I've been a nanny for 23 years. I've been called to Rochester, New York, to teach the Arilotta family how to work as a team.
Don't bite me.
With Dad acting more like one of the boys than a father, and Mom losing all sense of control, I've got my work cut out for me. The Arilotta family needs to make a lot of changes. Let's see if they're up for the challenge.
You're going to mug me?
I'm not gonna mug you.
Is that gorgeous or what, eh?
And I believe I can run a decent marathon.
Thank you very much.
Download Veely now.
Hi, I'm Kammy.
Hi, Kammy. I'm Nanny Deb.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
Come on in. I heard the doorbell and it was just like, oh, a sign of relief. Help's arrived.
Where is everyone?
Oh, we're all upstairs. Hey, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm Nanny Deb.
There was Nanny Deb, and I said, oh.
Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch everybody and how they normally act. And you just carry on doing the things you normally do every day. And you're going to see me walking around, writing things down. And that's going to help me come up with a plan that's going to work for your family.
I just wanted her to start helping us right away.
Thank you very much. Thank you. As the day begins, Dad heads off to take out the trash. Literally.
All right, I'll be back in a little while, okay? Okay, he's got to go work.
I work for the city. I pick up refuse.
I just got to get my coffee. Since the triplets, both of us have to work, it's just really hard.
Dad is off to clean up the town, leaving Mom at home with the real dirty work.
Stop. Stop. Justin, wait, you got something on... What? Whoa! It's very stressful to be able to juggle everything and be a wife and a mother and do my daily duties. Hey! Hey!
Mommy.
You don't hit people with toys. Where you going?
You stupid.
Excuse me?
Right off, I see that Mom talks at these kids, not to them.
Door. Get off the door. Justin Thomas.
Mommy.
It's clear she has no patience for her children.
Justin, tell Christopher you're sorry for hitting him.
Okay,
Stop.
no way.
Do you want me to find you a ride?
Mom is definitely miserable, and that is making her children unhappy.
Mommy.
Okay, I'm coming. Christopher, leave him alone. Leave him alone. He doesn't want you up there. Tyler, use your words. I'm really not enjoying being a parent. It isn't the beautiful life that I had dreamed to have.
And when she's not whining, she's grabbing her kids, and that is unacceptable.
Keep your hands off of his car. Leave him alone. Okay, one push. And then I'm gonna sit down. One mommy, I can't help everybody.
It became obvious that Mom sees herself as a victim. I have to run around, and I do this, and all I do is this, and a 5-year-old doesn't need to hear that. It's a very negative environment for these children to be in.
I'll be over here. I'm going in timeout for 2.
Later, Dad returns from work for some whining and dining.
Hi, guys.
Give me the ball. You can play with it outside. Give it to me.
When I get out of work, I'm exhausted, and Cammy's out of control.
Give me the ball.
Lunch is ready. It's in my chair.
Where's Mommy's chair?
Mommy doesn't eat. Mommy picks.
It's very odd. There are 5 members of this family and only 4 chairs at the table. You do the math.
Dinner time and lunchtime have always been very stressful.
Not dinner!
As soon as I would sit down, one of the boys would want something and I'd have to get up. I just get tired of cleaning up after you guys, too.
After Mom reluctantly joins her family at the table, the shenanigans begin.
You're gonna choke. Come here,
It was chaos. Everyone was getting up to leave before the meal was over. Christopher wouldn't eat, and Dad hardly said a word.
There's a lot of fighting at the table. I like a quiet table, and I like talking about the day.
You need to go finish that sandwich. You asked for another sandwich, you're finishing it.
That never happened.
Get over here.
Lunchtime ends with Kammy dragging Christopher back to the table. The chaos never ends.
You're gonna eat every bit of that sandwich. If you yell at him, he laughs at you. I can't deal with it. Sit down.
No.
I'm not laughing, and I don't think you're being funny. Why are you acting this way?
He's doing it to get attention, and he's always laughing. In reality, he laughs to cover up his feelings. He laughs to hide the fact that he's not necessarily happy.
Was that a typical lunchtime experience?
Mm-hmm, for me.
Oh, dear.
It's halfway through the day, and Mom's off to sell makeup, leaving Dad at home to clown around with the kids.
Come here. I definitely encourage wrestling. I want them to be tough guys. Break. No.
I'm usually not shocked by roughhousing, but this roughhousing was extreme. Christopher and Justin will go off and play rough. Tyler gets left out a lot.
Well, Tyler is the whiner. If one of his brothers brush up against him, he comes crying to Mommy and Daddy.
The attention gets given in this household to the loudest ones, not the ones that need it the most.
Oh, that hurt, Dustin.
When Mom finally returns, she walks into a testosterone-fueled frenzy.
It's like, Mom, please hurry home from work.
When I come home, I need my wind down time. Now, Christopher, can you please stop? And I'm like, oh my God, I should have stayed at work.
With Mom home, Dad makes a feeble attempt at discipline with young Christopher.
Christopher, if you don't get off the table, you're gonna go up to your room.
Christopher, please get down.
You need to go upstairs.
But Christopher just thinks it's another game.
You need to stay in your room.
Baby book.
No, in your room.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Hello.
It's hot.
How Daddy want to get out?
What?
I'm done.
You don't seem like you're done. Christopher, please don't leave. Are you ready? Are you ready to behave?
Yeah. Are you gonna behave?
It's clear that Christopher has no respect for Dad's authority.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, that went great.
It's been a long day, and now it's time to sit these parents down. I hope they're ready for what I've got to tell them. Obviously, you called for a reason.
When Nanny Deb sat us down, I felt defensive. Squatted down in my chair a little bit.
And there obviously are some issues I've seen.
I was just so worried that I was gonna get yelled at.
The biggest ones that I find are the lack of discipline and the lack of respect.
Where are you going?
How you little stupid?
Your children aren't being taught anything at this point. They need you to be their parent.
Nobody can sit there and give us advice without knowing what it's like to have multiples.
Chris, your children think of you as a playmate. You can't have your 5-year-old be your buddy. It doesn't work.
I felt like a little kid in school getting scolded by the teacher.
They're being nagged.
Justin, tell Christopher you're sorry for hitting him.
You've lost your way of what to do and how to do it, and you're also losing your mind.
Oh my God. I feel very frustrated right now.
I don't feel good about myself.
My biggest concern, and it is a really serious concern, is that these children are not happy.
It was very devastating to me and my husband to know that they're not happy.
They're not genuinely joyful, happy children.
That was a bad moment for me. You think you're doing a good job with your kids. It hurt.
Christopher uses humor to cover up a lot. And Tyler doesn't feel free to be who he is. You're not parenting your children. You're going through the day, trying to survive the day.
Well, I'm one mommy. I can't help everybody.
And that's sad. It's sad for you. I'm sorry. But it's sadder, Kammy, for the children, okay? Because they know that. They know that you're trying to get through the day.
I know. It was just really heartbreaking for me. It hurts me a lot.
I'm gonna really work hard on coming up with a plan that's gonna work for this family, but I really need your support. Okay?
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
I know Nanny's here to help us, but it's just, I hope that I'll be big enough to listen.
After a day of observation, the problems in the Arilotta house are clear. The parents' constant stress is affecting the happiness of their 3 sons.
Justin, right here.
So today, I'm giving the family their own set of rules. Ready for the rules?
I was very nervous. I think Kammy will have more problem than I will.
I was open to anything that she could give us.
The first rule is tough doesn't mean rough. You can be tough, but you don't be rough with each other.
When I saw the rule, be tough, not rough, I knew it was for me. Yeah, I want some.
That means no hitting, no biting.
Don't bite me.
I think that's a great rule.
Another one is dinner time is family time.
Dinner time is family time. That is Kammy's rule.
Where's Mommy's chair?
Mommy doesn't eat. I'm too stressed out to eat, and I can't enjoy a meal. If I can't enjoy it, I don't want to eat.
And the last rule is don't act out of anger.
You're gonna eat every bit of that sandwich. Leave him alone. We lose our patience with them. I've spanked their butts plenty of times.
Okay, so those are your new family rules. Along with the rules, I wanted to teach the boys what it means to be brothers. Okay, so I'm gonna close my book and put it here. I'd like you 3 to come over here because I have something special to talk to you guys about. How many brothers are in this family?
3.
Okay. Do you know a shape that has 3 sides?
Triangle.
Okay. Can you make a triangle with your fingers? Push your fingers together. Oh, is it strong? 3 brothers working together, and you'll be strong like a triangle. But take one side away. Oops. It's not very strong, right?
They loved it.
When you're good, when you're well-behaved, when you listen, are gonna earn a triangle. And when you each have 5 triangles, Daddy gets to take you to the dollar store.
Come on. Those things will be in the garbage within a week.
You see this? This is called a chore chart. And every time you do your chore, you get a triangle.
When Nanny Deb pulled out the board with the chores on it, I was questionable. We tried the reward thing, and it just never worked.
Dad's looking a little nervous.
Okay, we'll see.
Having set down the new family rules, I decided we should get right to work and begin helping Mom with the chores. Triangles are working.
Here you go.
Thank you very much, sir.
Good job. Are you doing your chore now, taking out the trash? Oh my gosh, there he goes. Dun, dun, dun. Triangles are stronger. The three boys were making triple time with the chores, and Mom and Dad could see the proof was in the pudding.
Good job, Ty.
The chore board is great. The boys feel like they're helping me, and they are helping me.
But just when things are looking up, Christopher starts acting out.
Being nice with Sonny, because Sonny's old. Christopher was playing with his dart gun, and I told him, you don't hit anybody with the gun, especially the dog. No, Christopher. And he walked up and he hit the dog. And I grabbed the gun. You're gonna go sit in timeout for a little bit. I told you Sonny was old. No, you're gonna sit where I tell you to sit. Sonny's old.
Once again, Dad demonstrates his unique timeout skills.
We don't treat our pet like that.
Dog.
Okay, that could hurt him.
Dog. Hi. Dog.
Okay, you're gonna sit there for 5 minutes.
It starts off poorly and only gets worse. Dad still cannot make the transition from playmate to parent.
I have no patience at all. Come here.
When you have to discipline, when you have to put your child in timeout, you can't do it if they're your friend. That's why the buddy system doesn't work. I couldn't believe it. After only 2 minutes, Dad comes back for his playmate.
Can I get out?
You're not gonna do it again?
He should have been in there for 5 minutes. He's 5 years old. Dad needed a talking to at this point. That was 2 minutes. Wasn't 5 minutes.
I need a timer.
Yeah, well, you have a microwave. You just turn the microwave on.
Okay.
Why did you let him go, though?
I usually do that maybe for myself.
Yeah, see, it's for yourself. You can't, because it's not teaching them anything. They have to learn to stay there, to think about what they've done. It's setting a distance between them and the behavior that they were doing, and between them and you. You being his buddy, I knew he was going to give you a hard time, because he didn't believe you would follow through.
I'm more of a friend than a father to the boys. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So next time,
Okay.
5, not 2.
Okay.
Okay. Later in the day, Mom is home alone with the kids, and Christopher goes on the rampage again.
Why would you do that? For some reason, Christopher just took the ball and he whacked me in the head with it. And I wasn't expecting it, and it really hurt me. I want to know why you did that to me. No, come here. Christopher pushes my buttons a lot. Christopher? He runs away from me and I just grab him. If you don't... Come here, I am talking to you. I want to know why you hit me.
Because you didn't read a book with me.
But you didn't ask me to read a book with you.
No.
I was disturbed by the way that Kammy was handling Christopher.
Mommy was getting dinner ready.
Kammy's first instinct is to grab, and that really sort of puts the hairs up on my neck. It shouldn't be like that.
You need to talk to me, because I need to know why you keep hurting me.
Because.
So I decided it was time to step in.
Okay.
All right. Don't grab him too hard physically. Take your hand away, Kammy. We're going to trust that Christopher's going to do as he's told and stay where you put him. I want you to take a few deep breaths right now. We're not going to be accusing. We're going to change the tone of voice. When I was trying to teach Kammy how to talk to Christopher, I could feel a defense mechanism go up. Because the more you grab at him, it's disrespectful. Okay, so when you sort of grab, he's going to pull away. You wouldn't like it if somebody came and started grabbing your body. It doesn't feel good.
She grabbed me the way that I would grab Christopher, and I didn't like it.
I just wanted to touch base and make sure that Mom heard what I was saying. You act out of anger, like you got frustrated.
You didn't ask me to read a book with you. Oh, my God.
You have to change, and you have to be conscious all the time.
I can't believe that I was doing that, but that was my way of controlling him. And that wasn't the way to control him. And I never knew that.
You have to be conscious all the time of changing it, so you can't lose hope. I've given Kammy a lot to think about, but now it's time to focus on Dad's roughhousing, and more importantly, his relationship with Tyler.
I've always wanted boys because I've been very much into sports, and I want them to be tough guys. I definitely don't want to raise any wussy boys.
Within minutes, Dad has the boys whipped into a frenzy.
In the head.
Mommy, that's the name of the game.
Not in the head.
Well, the sticks are flying. They gotta toughen them up. Let them be. They're boys. It's called rough play. Do you see blood?
No.
Then leave them be. You know, little wuss boys.
Ow!
No! These children need parents. They need someone to teach them and to prepare them. They don't need friends. The violence quickly escalates out of control. And Tyler quietly slips away.
You have to do it to him.
Tyler's a sensitive boy. If the wind blows the wrong way, he comes crying to us. That's how he gets his attention.
Since no one was paying attention to Tyler, I thought I'd find him and have a chat about the rough play in his family.
I love it when you smile. You have a beautiful smile. Do you like to spend time with Daddy?
Do you like to play with Daddy? Or is that too rough for you?
Too rough.
You like Daddy to play something that's more gentle?
Mm-hmm.
The interesting thing to me is that Tyler is very much like his dad, Chris. They're both quieter. They're both actually sensitive. I don't think Chris can see himself as much in Tyler, or if he does, he sees a side of himself that he's not comfortable with. Well, maybe we'll have a talk to Daddy later and ask him if you guys could play stuff more gentle, because it would be nice for you to spend time with Daddy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I found it touching that Tyler was so honest and thoughtful about his feelings. I knew then that I had to confront Dad right away about his relationship with Tyler. I spoke to Tyler and I asked him about, if he liked to play with Daddy, and he said he liked to play with mommies. And then he started talking about how you play rough with the other two. And I said, if Daddy played gently with you, would you like to play with Daddy? And he said yes.
Tyler's a sensitive boy, but I always wanted to try to toughen him up. I don't have that bond with him.
The child that you see as being like distant and aloof and away from you and not having that close relationship with is the child that's most like you in the ways that you're not comfortable with yourself. When Dad realized that the problems he was having with Tyler were because Tyler was most like himself, I think a light bulb went off. He loves you, and he respects you, and he looks up to you, but he doesn't know how to relate to you.
As soon as Nanny Deb told me that, I knew it was true, and that was rough. I don't have to wrestle with Tyler. I can play different things with him because he's a different person.
And I think when you connect with him, it's going to really be a transforming thing for both of you.
Can't wait.
Now that Dad has realized the situation, it's his job now to spend some quality one-on-one time with Tyler. And to my delight, the very next morning, Dad decided to take Tyler out alone.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
When it was time for Tyler and I to go to the park, I put him in the car, and he was all excited, and I was getting in the car to leave, and Justin came running out, and he exploded.
And I need to spend time with him, and when it's your time, I'll spend time with you, okay? I have to go now. I have to go now.
It really hurt when Justin was screaming and crying. I was torn. I knew what I was doing with Tyler was right, and we really needed that. But on the other hand, it hurt because I hate seeing Justin cry. I feel like I'm about to crack right now.
It's not fair that Justin gets all the attention by throwing a tantrum.
Okay, Mama's
I know
right
it's
here.
hard, Chris. I know it's hard, but it's not fair to him.
Okay, come here.
I know.
And he was screaming, no, Daddy, I want to go. Don't go. I hate you. Stop. I wanted to get out of the car and pick up Justin and talk to him.
You need to say, I'm sorry you're sad, give him a hug, and leave.
Wave goodbye. Bye, Daddy. Well, Daddy loves you. Daddy knows you love him. Grab him quick. The car's gonna move.
It hurt, but she was right. I had to let him know this is the way it's got to be.
Okay, good job.
I'll see you when I get back. I'll see you when I get back. Bye, Christopher.
You want to go by an apple together, Anna?
I'll be right back. I'll be back in a little while.
You're angry with Mommy, but it's not okay to hit her. You're angry that Daddy left. You're angry, but it's not okay to hit Mommy.
Come on, let's go in the house. No, we're going in the house. Come on.
I know that right now this is tough for Justin, but this is the only way he's going to learn that he has to share his father's attention. Dad is really on the right track right now, but Mom still has a long way to go. If Kammy is ever going to succeed as a mother, she needs to control her anger and stop the pity party.
Mommy, can you help me?
Play by yourself for a little bit.
Mommy, I want you to.
Which?
Shh.
It's very stressful for me to be able to juggle everything. They don't understand. Mommy's exhausted. Mommy worked hard today.
Even though Kammy is now making an effort to spend time with the boys, she does it so begrudgingly, it's almost as if she's doing them a favor. The result is...
All of a sudden, out of the blue, Christopher threw a crayon at me. Christopher, it's not... We don't spit. Go on, upstairs, now you're in timeout.
I didn't interfere straight away because I wanted to see how Kammy would react.
You sit there, you got 5 minutes.
Before you monkey.
Christopher, he would do all kinds of things to get Kammy to pay attention with him. And the more he did it, the more irritated she became.
Oh my God, why does he do this to me?
Kammy is not taking the responsibility of how she's feeling or what she's going through and putting it on her children.
Christopher, you're gonna send me to the R wing. Get in your room. You know what? Now you have no triangles for the days. No, you lost everything. You lost your triangle.
Now, Kammy has taken the successful reward system and turned it into a punishment. Talk about 2 steps back. I could see that Kammy was getting angrier and Christopher was getting angrier as well.
Get up there.
She was grabbing him, yelling at him.
Not on the stairs, because you keep coming down. Come on. You need to finish your time out. Sit right here. You know why I put you in time out? He slapped me across the face. My anxiety level, oh my God, I thought my chest was gonna close in. Sit down, please. I'm really not enjoying being a parent at this time. The hell with it.
Kammy is on the edge. If I don't intervene now, this situation may never change. I had to step in. There's still a lot of work that needs to get done. I'm not leaving till it's fixed. I have to have a talk with you about this whole dynamic with these boys. There's a part of you that finds it very difficult to be with them that much, that almost resents it in a way because it does take away so much of your life.
That's what our life's been for the last 5 years. We've never really enjoyed it, but I did the best that I could.
They are not responsible for your feelings. We are only responsible for our own feelings. You were not expecting to suddenly be thrown with triplets. This isn't a life necessarily that you carved out for yourself. It isn't. It isn't, and I know that, and I understand it. But you know what? This is the life that you were given. Mom is at the breaking point, and I'm really worried that she doesn't have the strength to take in what I'm telling her. You were not expecting to suddenly be thrown with triplets. This isn't a life necessarily that you carved out for yourself. It isn't. It isn't, and I know that, and I understand it. But you know what? This is the life that you were given. Something that's like incredibly difficult for a parent to do is to change what I call the voice in your head. Because the way Kammy had parented these boys was through guilt. This whole dynamic with Christopher, when you're home, you're not happy. A lot of times with these boys, you talk about what your sacrifice is. Mommy's tired, Mommy's had to work a lot. Mommy has to work to buy you nice things. And it always goes back to you, and it's called the martyr mom syndrome. And the reason it's a very sensitive subject for me is that I grew up in that household. And it makes you feel guilty and responsible.
I guess that's where my guilt's coming from, because I would scream and yell, and I just didn't have any patience, and really I'd missed the last 5 years of their life.
And we have to find a way that you can be joyful with the time you're with the boys. But it's definitely a real mind change.
Okay. I just know that this is just stuff that I've needed to hear.
Thank you.
And that's why it's just affecting me so emotionally, because I'm finally being confronted with it.
I knew that if this was ever going to be resolved, Mom had to have a talk with Christopher and get to the heart of the matter.
We're gonna listen to each other. If you're angry at Mommy, will you tell Mommy? Okay. And when I ask you to stop, we're gonna listen. Because I don't want to put you in timeout. Are you mad because I have to work and I'm not here? Is that why you're angry at me? Is that why we don't listen to each other? I know I have to go to work, but do they really understand why we have to work? Because they want us there with them. I have to work. I do. But when I get home, we have fun. I can't wait to come home.
You're so excited.
I am excited to come home.
We're still gonna go to walk.
For a little bit. Just for a little while, though. It opened my eyes to that he really needs me. You think we can start listening? I know I will.
I will.
You will? Oh, he's just fighting for me to notice him and give him my attention. Have a kiss? Thank you.
It seems that Mom understands how her happiness affects the entire household. And the next day, I was excited to see that she had decided to make a real change.
You need some alone time right now. Come on, go on. I don't want to scream and yell at you.
Mom!
What, honey?
Christopher stepped on my leg.
Okay, then tell Christopher to please stop it because what? What does it do to you when he does that?
Make me nervous.
Makes you nervous?
Yeah.
Well, you need to tell Christopher then. I was able to keep it under control. I remembered everything that she told me. I was so excited, I was so excited.
I was very pleased to see some real changes taking place at last.
Open!
Kammy did away with Martyr Mom and found new ways of relating to her kids. And in turn, the boys started to show respect for their parents and really began to enjoy earning their triangles.
You guys clean up your own mess. Thank you very much. Ready? 1, 2, 3, break.
I got 5.
5, so you get to go to the dollar store. And as for Chris, he realized that he could have fun with the boys in a way that didn't involve roughhousing. And as a result, the boys started to treat each other with more respect.
And to Christopher, because we don't put our hands on each other, do we?
Sorry.
I noticed that you and your brothers aren't fighting as much.
Triangle.
You're the triangle, right?
And now that the grabbing and hitting have been left at the curb, the future looks much brighter for the Arilotta family. But before I leave, I just want to make sure that there will be 5 chairs at the dinner table from now on.
Mom, are you eating?
Yes, I am.
It's very important to have family mealtime. That is the way to get to know your children, for your children to get to know you. You 3 boys, do you think Mommy's always going to sit with you at dinner now?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
With Chris acting like a dad and Kammy finally enjoying her family, I can leave the Arilottas knowing that they are committed to change. Now all that's left to do is say goodbye.
Hi, Nanny Deb.
Oh, you busy doing the puzzle?
When Nanny Deb was standing in front of us, time to leave, I was feeling like, oh boy, we're on our own now.
I just wanted to say thank you for letting me be your nanny this week. You know, these children are really sweet. They're lovely boys. Good job. I'm gonna miss you.
It's gonna take a lot of work, but I see a change. I see them.
I'm gonna tell the other nannies. Nanny Deb got the greatest kids in Rochester. I sat there sort of holding it all in and looked at Mom and fell apart. You gonna get through it? I really, truly feel from the bottom of my heart that I'm leaving you a different person, the person that I came. You are. It's an emotional journey to take. You know, you're changing these people's lives, you're turning their lives upside down, and to walk away from that feeling nothing, you can't. I'm gonna miss you. You take care.
You know, Chris and I are just so grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you. I got more than I expected.
Keep in touch, okay?
Because I wanted someone to come in and fix my children. But we got much more than that. I think we needed the help. I needed the help more than my kids did.
Thanks. Well, our house will be happy, and the neighbors won't hear any yelling.
Thank you. Mwah! I love you.
Thank you.
Mwah! Love you.
Yeah, we're gonna miss Nanny Deb, but we have her number. And if we have to, we will use it.
I really am walking away from the Arilottas feeling like they've got it. They're on the right path, and all I ask is for them to stay there.
Which one do you want me to go?
That one.
Okay. Now, are you gonna say go?
2, 3, go.
Hey, you went ahead.
I won.
Oh. Okay. Oh, there's our friend. Wave. Say hi. Do you want to spend more time one-on-one with Daddy?
Yeah.
Because I want to, too. I'm having fun. I love you.
Love it.
Really like spending time with Daddy. Is that fun?
Yeah.